What's going on, everybody? Smooth here, and today we have another Rengar video. But for today's game, we were actually playing with a very interesting build. It is Fleet Footwork, Champion Rune, Bone Plating, and then Pathfinder. And right here, we get off to some very early action as Thresh manages to land a hook onto Blitzcrank. And right here, we just go into the bush. We jump on to Thresh. We don't manage to pick up the kill right there, very sadly, as Evelyn picks up the first blood on Blitzcrank. But we do manage to pick up the kill right here on Evelyn. We don't manage to get Lucian. And right there, I kind of just flashed away for safety. I didn't want to die. So we managed to pick up a very early kill on Evelyn. And I have to say, this game was absolutely crazy. And as you can see right here, Blitzcrank, he lands a very nice hook. And Evelyn, for some reason, when I was actually playing mid lane and Graves was in the jungle. And right here, we actually start our red. So a big shout out to Blitzcrank because he did all of that and he still came to help us at our red. So a true, he understood the assignment, an absolute Chad. But for this particular setup we were going with, I'm pretty sure you guys will know that you would definitely want early action. Because I guess that's the whole point of this build, right? Fleet Footwork alongside Champion Rune, just for that early game action, that early game sustain. Because with Fleet, your health will always be full, just like mine. And then with Champion Rune, if you were going to contest at the River Scuttle or the blue, you would be very confident to contest because of your health, right? You have full health and then you have 8 extra damage on champions. And this game, it just, this is a great example of high risk, high reward, right? When you're running these runes. And I think this was probably our second time or second or third time actually trying this build out in a game. And as you can see, I'm very confident in facing Graves early game one-on-one. But we managed to secure maybe the River Scuttle. Okay, so we do pick up the River Scuttle and then another engagement happens. And right here with Rengar, you're just kind of trying to play around the bushes as much as possible, or toss in your abilities as much as possible. And then right here, Evelyn gets stunned again by Twisted Fate. Maybe we can get a kill on her. Okay, so we pick up the kill on Evelyn and we get another kill on Graves. But then for some reason, Lucian and Thresh, all the way from the damn dual lane, rotate to the soul lane for some fucking reason. When that happened in the game, I was so confused because I literally thought I would get out of there alive, right? I was like, okay, the coast is clear, I'll survive. But then Thresh and Lucian come out of nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck? What was their purpose of rotating that far? You gotta think about it now. Dual lane all the way to soul lane. I was like, it worked out because they got a kill on me, but I was like, holy shit. The commitment they had to both of them, Thresh and Lucian. Insane. But like I was mentioning, early game we already got so much action, and especially with these runes, that is kind of what you would you want to have. That's kind of what you want, right? Because Rengar, early game, he's already strong, and then you add Fleet Footwork, just life, sustain, and then damage. But sadly right there we died, so we did lose 4% of our Champion Rune, but that was actually our only death of the game. So after that, we actually don't die at all. And like I mentioned already, this is a great example of if you want to run these runes. And it's not only on, jungle characters, it's especially in the Baron lane. Whether it's Renekton, Darius, Fiora in the Baron lane, when you run these runes, a setup like this, it's either going to go one way or the other. You die 2 times, and then after that, it's kind of just, struggling to find your way back. Or you completely stomp on them and the game just goes like this, right? The game just ends very fast because you have such a strong lead because of the early game impact you have. And hopefully you guys enjoy this. It was a very, very short game, so we're kind of just gonna leave it play out, you know, not pretty much not edit or cut anything out. As right there, we just jumped in on Graves, we pop ultimate, we picked up Graves, and then we were able to pick up the dragon nice and easy. But, you know, overall, like, because we were pretty strong, like myself, I was pretty strong, and then my teammates were feeling confident, you know, we were able to engage on everybody, like everything, you know, the moments to engage and not to engage, we were very confident overall as a team because of the early game we were able to have. And right there I just flashed away because, again, you know, I didn't want to die, I didn't want to lose my runes. And then right here, just kind of seeing the teams overall, we managed to pick up Graves again, so I was like, oh, you know what, let's just don't have to reset, everybody's here. And you know, look at that, we have 4 players. Blitzcrank is here, mid lane, solo lane is here to help out with the Rift Herald. Overall, when you have a team like this that sort of understand, you know, the environment is very, very nice. You know, everybody's playing well, everybody's having fun, nobody's being toxic. As right here, look at, you know, with 3-1, we already have our Essence Reaver at 5 minutes, 6 minutes into the game. So this guy's build is very, very similar to every other build, you know, but he goes Essence Reaver first into Trinity Force. But I guess that's just what I thought. You know, maybe that's what the item set up. That's what I thought. As right here, we just pop our ultimate. We pick up a kill on Lucian. And Thresh has a really nice lantern there. Evelyn manages to escape. But as of right now, you know, the lead that we have on Graves and the mid lane, and look at Darius picks up another kill on Graves. You know, at this point, it was just too much for the enemy team to actually do anything. And then we pick up a turret as well, another turret. So overall, just a very good game. But, you know, a great example, right? If you were going to try this rune setup, no matter whoever it's on, right? In the jungle, in the Baron lane. This is a prime example of a game that you would have. And right here, this is actually pretty smart of me. What I did was I used my second ability twice. But I guess I could have used the root as well, so really not that smart. But pretty much what was going through my mind was I wasn't close enough to get an auto attack on. So I just spammed my second ability and was hoping that the damage from the roar would be enough to kill him, and it was enough. So we picked up another kill there. And 7 minutes into the game, we have a tremendous lead. So right here, we just backport. I don't think the next item we go for is the Trinity Force. I'm pretty sure you could have, you know, he went maybe Trinity Force into Essence Reaver. But the way I saw the item set up, it was Essence Reaver, Trinity Force. So I was like, okay, you know what, I'll just do that then. But as soon as we get 2 items actually alongside the champion rune damage, it was actually insane. Just the amount of damage, you know, you can output with this build. But it's very, very risky because the moment you die, you know, it's like, oh man, that's 4% gone. And for some reason, this game was actually pretty hard you know, I think because mainly we were up pretty much, so our team was kind of just like, oh, let's just try to get some more kills, you know, as the Infernal Drake is spawning up in 10 seconds. So I'm kind of just setting up, you know, letting my team know that I want to get this dragon just to ensure the win as much as possible. The Infernal Drake is up, and I think we just started because of the lead we have on the enemy team. And we managed to burst it down quite quickly, as right here Graves tries to come in and steal it, but we managed to kill him even before he gets an opportunity to steal it. We secure the Infernal Dragon, and right there, for some reason, I actually, I completely feel Camille's pain, because I don't think my skill should have connected right there on Camille, as we managed to pick up a triple kill. But I guarantee Camille right there must have been extremely mad, because she was already over the wall. And my skill, like my ultimate locked onto her, but still, right, like she was already over the wall. I'm not sure if that actually should have connected, like the damage should have registered, but it did, and we managed to pick up a triple kill. And after that, we picked up Lucian, then we picked up Thresh right after. And right here, we're just kind of trying to do some more farming to get enough gold so we can just head back home in one go to pick up the Trinity Force. So just going for the Krugs, the red buff, and then right here, just going for the Raptors. Just trying to farm as fast as I can so I have my items. And I think maybe I have enough here. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure we do. We have 2,000, yes. So we pick up the Trinity Force as well. And then next item, of course, the Solari Charge Blade. But right here, like I said, 2 items, and our team is already doing very, very well. So we just rotate up right now because they are fighting in the Baron lane. And I'm just pinging that I am on my way. I see that Graves and Evelyn are pretty low, so I just pop my ultimate. And I jump right in. We managed to pick up the kill on Evelyn. We pick up another kill on Graves, a double kill. And at this moment, I'm just hunting, so I go on Thresh, pick up another kill on Thresh, and look at that, the enemy team surrenders. It's just overall just very, very strong, like strong early game, and it led all the way to the end game. And the enemy team just to decide to surrender in 11 minutes. Look at that. Absolutely insane game. 10-1-3. Jungle diff, you could say. But as usual, stay safe, stay healthy, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. Peace.